I think she just stopped recording it. Good times. So being consistent with your posts and also having your posts be about who you are and more than just Beachbody. So a couple things in regards to what types of things to a post. So I've had some coaches tell me like, hey, I really, I'm struggling with attracting challengers. And my first question is, are you posting to attract challengers? Are you asking for challengers? Are you posting in your posts about, hey, do you want to join my challenge group? Or you can do this challenge too. And if you're not, that's part of the reason. What you will post for is what you will attract. So if you're only posting for free groups, you're going to attract people who only want to join free groups. If you're never posting about coaching, you're not going to attract coaches because they're not going to know that that's a thing too. So remember to keep in mind, post for what you're looking for. Another thing that is now available to us that I heard Chalene Johnson was talking about the other day is this awesome ability that we have to live stream on our social media networks. So this has never been done before, hence why infomercials were so big, because that was a way to put your face in front of people and talk to them about them, to get to know you, talk to them about your product, whatever. Now we have the ability to do it on our phone. You click and you go live and people get to know you for who you are right then and there. So this is something that most social media platforms are going to. Now with Instagram stories, there's the ability to go live. There's also, the hands-free tape. There's all kinds of stuff. So take advantage of those things. That's a quick, easy way for people to get to know you, and also for you to get your name out there and to become more known in your industry. So one of the things also on social media that I think is big that we forget is that life happens. And so posting sometimes can be a really big struggle. Like, what do I post? I can only post so many motivational quotes before I sound redundant, or I just feel like I'm posting about the same things. So one of the things that I've been talking about a lot with some of my girls is posting on a schedule. So breaking out, your 2 to 3 posts a day, what they're going to be about. Whether your post in the morning is a fitness post, and then at night is maybe an engagement post. Or, good times. Or in the morning is a lifestyle post, and at night is going to be, some sort of woman empowerment post. Figuring out what you want to post about, your 5 to 7 areas that, are some things that relate to your life, your family, your dog, your version of health and fitness, those types of things, knowing what those are, and then scheduling them out through the week. There's awesome apps like Hootsuite, and now Facebook groups have the ability to schedule, and figuring out your posts, some of them in advance, and having them all ready so you are good to go, and you can make sure that your posts are happening. And that's something that I think I struggle with the most, is making sure that they're happening on those time frames when your niche market is going to be available. So for me, that's between 7 and 9 in the morning and 7 and 9 at night, because that's when moms are on their phone and they're able to actually be on social media. So making sure that you're getting in posts, that you're being consistent, that you're posting about you and being the real you on social media, and hitting those time slots, which is something that takes some time getting used to and kind of playing around with. I'm sure, Danae, yours are a little bit different because of, your niche market is going to be different than my niche market. And that's okay. It's just about finding what works for you and where you're going to get the most traction. And then I think the last part that is kind of key that I think sometimes we forget on social media is that throughout the week, maybe 3 to 4 times, we should be posting soft invites. So taking your post and not just posting like, hey, I did my workout, I'm sharing. Well, that's great. But a lot of people can take that as like, cool, she's sharing, like she did her workout. That's what social media is. It's a social platform. But taking that a step further and making that into a sharing / soft invite, or giving them the ability to understand that they can do these types of workouts too. Or talking about the coach opportunity and saying, hey, and this was awesome and you can do it too, and making it to where it's bigger than just sharing. This is what's going to give you that curiosity where people are like, oh, wait, I can do these workouts at my house? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. those kind of a things. And then once a week at least, doing a direct forward, asking for challengers, asking for coaches, talking about it directly in whatever shape or form you want to. But once a week, making that direct invite. This is going to bring people into your page. And I would have to say for the first 6 months, every direct invite I got, nobody touched it. It was very scary. There was very little traction on it because people see it and they're like, oh God, if I like it or comment, like she might ask me to do it. And the reality is, but I can truly say over the last 2 months, I've gotten way, way more traction on those because people are now like, okay, I've been following her for a while. Oh, okay. Like I know she runs these group things. I think I'm really ready now. So giving people that opportunity to take advantage of your invite and saying, oh, I can do it too. I can do it too. Okay. She's ready. I'm ready. Let's go. I think the biggest takeaways that I can say from social media is one, post with the type of person that you would love to work with, the person who just gets you, who is your niche market, as everyone calls it. But for me, is like someone who I would want to go have happy hour with, who I would want to be at Summit in a house with for 3 days. Think about that, guys. That's who you want to post to. Finding a good schedule that works for you and for your market of when you're posting, and then figuring out how to make that work with your lifestyle. Like we're all really busy people. So taking advantage of certain apps on days that you know that you're super busy at work, scheduling those posts in advance, and being willing to share the good and the bad, because that's what makes us real. That's what makes us real human beings and not some perfect model who, is all photoshopped. And that's why I think people love live posts, is because you can't Photoshop and you can't edit and you can't change. You just are who you are. So take advantage, embrace that. Because that's what makes people love you for you versus the 40,000 other Beachbody coaches that are out there. So I think that's pretty much all I have for right now. I don't know if you guys have any questions or comments even. I'm going to unmute you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have anything to add that you found that works well or something that's a struggle, other than the fact that, the normal stuff.
Yeah, I just have to be more consistent with doing it. And I never know what to post because I go to work and I come home and there's my dogs, and then I go to work and I come home and there's my dog. Like, it's all I do.
Totally. I don't know if you've seen this, Danae, but I can post it in Brigida in the Team Forward Fitness page. She actually posted a whole document on ideas of posts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that just give a ton of different options and like ideas that maybe you wouldn't necessarily think of, and then how to work those types of posts into your lifestyle, which are pretty cool because I looked through it and it's actually a pretty comprehensive list, and then you kind of adjust it to your life.
Yeah.
So I can definitely share that too in the team page.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about you, Wes? I know you just did your first call to action direct post not that long ago.
I've done 2 for this group,
Mm-hmm.
which is just a good milestone, But yeah, nothing to add, no questions or anything, just getting over those first humps of, asking people. And I don't know, I guess the fear of doing that is that you're going to turn people off. And so it's just getting over that hump of nobody cares.
Yes, definitely. And I think I've been watching a ton of trainings recently on social media last week, and one of the biggest things that is that the people who, when you look at social media and your platform, whatever that may be, as like your storefront. Hi, Kenna. You're way more calm than Peyton right now. Okay. When you look at that as your storefront rather than your social media page, I think it's a little bit easier to take it for what it is and embrace the fact that like people who love you will love you regardless. and that I think a lot of people are actually really attracted to it. And then the people who aren't, I would hate to say like they're probably not that great of friends anyways. So, but yeah, Wes, I totally agree. That's still something that I think that there's days where I worry about, especially when I post something that's like I've never posted before or like vulnerable posts. I still notice like those nerves inside me of like, oh my God, what are they going to think? You know, I must sound like a crazy person or whatever. So I totally get it. God, sleepy time. Sick babies, man. Well, anyways, I appreciate you ladies jumping on, and I will definitely post in the team page that the list of social media post ideas, because I think that's so great and something that I really struggle with as well, Danae, and like get stagnant where I feel like I'm posting a lot of the similar things. But also keep in mind that not everybody sees your posts. There's like 7% of your Facebook sees your posts. So even if you are posting the same thing over and over, the chance that the same people are seeing it over and over is actually really small. So anyways, more intricate posts about social media and, you know, the algorithms and how to maximize on your algorithms and all of that stuff at some point. But we have a lot of new coaches on the team, so I just really wanted to do a kind of a general tips and tricks social media posts. And then if in the future you guys or any of the coaches watching the replay have questions, please reach out. And, if we can help, we will. All right. And on that note, we're going to go. Sorry, guys. I hope you have a good night.
You too. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.